So, map number 1 of this best of 3. And for anyone watching from VODs, let me just quickly explain. This is it's a losers match. Both these two were in the quarterfinals, so they were in a spot where they could qualify for WCS. They unfortunately lost their respective series. But rather than being eliminated completely, they've got to battle it out for the 5th/6th place, along with the losers of the other 2 quarterfinals, as the reserves for WCS Challenger. So neither of these two are guaranteed a spot in WCS, but if someone pulls out, the winner of this series or the other series will replace them. So let's introduce these two. We're on Outer Rim Stronghold, and to the top left, representing Max Flow, it is the red Terran player, souL. And his opponent, down to the lower left, the orange Protoss, representing Team PK, GunGFuBanDa. PVT, an awesomely awesome, spectacularly brilliant matchup. Can't think of any other phenomenal matchup. There we go, there's another cool adjective. But yeah, this is gonna be good. And these two obviously do have the pressure to try and win this game, because obviously they want to be that reserve, but unfortunately for them, as I've mentioned previously, it's no guarantee, it's just a reserve spot, but a reserve spot is still a chance. Their hopes of getting into WCS Season 2 have not completely vanished. Now, Reaper Expand going to be coming down from souL. He's at least opening with a Reaper, so I assume he'll expand off the back of it. Generally you do, unless we're going to go into something like 3 barracks Reaper production. Just for lols. Meanwhile, GunGFu got 2 gases up really early. Like, these are really early gases. Gateway also down. souL, just checking out to see if anything sneaky's happening, and GunGFu wanting to take a little peek at exactly what his opponent's doing, so we'll get the absolute first scout. Now, still waiting to see if anything else exciting happens, but for the most part, nothing crazy. I am somewhat expecting to see something along the lines of a proxy, especially since this probe is moving in a weird way. And if you proxy down here, you're ridiculously close to your opponent's natural base, and these 2 gases were really early. And right on cue, there's the pylon coming down. So, he's just scouting around. He's using his Reaper as well to check for those proxies, because the scout was really, really fast. So, as a result of this, I'm expecting to see some pretty fun shenanigans, and GunGFu going to be looking to try and force a cancel there. And because it's a Reaper expand, there's less Marines as well, so the Oracle, which is almost certainly going to come out, should it be able to get down, won't have much to contend against it. So there's the proxy Stargate. The Reaper now coming forward, back at GunGFu's base. He's only got the Mothership core at the moment, and this could alert souL that something's up, because you see that a decent chunk of gas has been mined, and that there's no sign of any tech or any sentries or anything like that would soak up that gas early on. Reaper goes straight down. That is an amazingly good pickup, because the Reaper never actually got vision over to the right here, which is somewhere you can hide it, especially since the second pylon wasn't seen. Also, by picking off that Reaper, the agile, fast-moving scout that could see everything and try and get that scout around, gonna be gone. However, mine coming down, starport also on its way, but the Stargate done and the Oracle getting chrono boosted. GunGFu really needs to get some big hits worth of damage now. Forge on its way out. We do have this Stargate still being chrono boosted. Natural base up and running here for souL, who is sitting currently on 6 Marines. The precise number that you need in order to prevent an Oracle, or to kill off an Oracle. So up comes the Oracle, now going to fly straight over these Marines, which isn't ideal. He needs to back away quickly. GunGFu just managing to get that out, keeping it alive, so at least it can try and come back another day. There's a second Oracle coming through as well, but this first one, pretty badly hurt. Widowmine coming at the front, that's going to be able to stop anything sneaking up, or a single gateway unit sneaking up, which is always very important. Meanwhile, chrono boosting our probes, GunGFu just making sure his economy is looking steady. He's up by about, well, he's up by 6 workers. However, the two mules will more than make up for that, and actually it's souL who has the slightly better income overall. Keeping a good look if anything else is going to be happening, and indeed it is. The oracles coming in now. They engage hard, but one of the oracles goes down. The other one dangerously low on health, just 16 health remaining there. No sign of much else. Probably just going to be seeing a little bit of drop play coming down, but this oracle is just like, yo, I see you, bro. I'm not even invisible. You know what's happening. But even though that's coming down, I'd like to draw your attention to the lack of a robotics facility, or any cannons. And because of that, there is no detection, and burrowed widow mines can chill and deal a lot of damage. So these two cannons now coming down in the mineral lines are so important. Have to be there, and have to be in a good spot. Oracle now, ready to get a bit more. Well, actually, the Oracle is detection. I forgot about that completely, but it was low on energy, so it doesn't actually have enough. Nice little Widowmine hit, despite the cannons coming down. 6 workers killed there. 3 mines, though, about to die because of that. With the Stalkers there, 2 managed to get out, but 1 goes down. Didn't actually expect any of those mines to survive, so that was brilliantly well done by GunGFu. By souL, rather. So, now going for a scan, want to take a look at what's here. Coming around towards the natural, we're going to say, yep, that is a Photon Cannon, but you can still position these mines off to the side. Probes pulled, but no. Detection radius, of course, larger than where the cannon can shoot, so able to spot it and able to take it out. Good defense position at the front here for souL. Meanwhile, GunGFu is sitting quite a long way down in the overall army supply. Only 11 compared to the 30 of his opponent. So that is a bit of a problem. Oracle, still moving in, still going to be looking for damage, but with missile turrets up, it's really limited where that actually can be done. Oracle should be able to sit over here and pick off some workers in the gas though. Double drop spotted. That's actually a really important scout. A couple of Marines shooting away at this Oracle. 3rd-CC scouted and delayed, which is obviously a big move. Oracle now coming back in order to try and defend this, but this is a double drop filled with a fair number of units. 1 Marauder and 8 and 6 Marines, so a good number there as well. My math's not really working. I've been casting now. This is coming up to my 37th hour of casting. No, 35th hour of casting in 4 days. In comes this double drop. There is a cannon there, but that's not going to do too much in terms of defense against this much aggression. Photon overcharge being used, but a lot of probes getting picked off here by souL. The Oracle dies as well. Quick little pickup, boost away, and a grand total of 3 Marines were killed in exchange for a darn high number of probes. Great little double drop, which can go back in as well in the near future. Ooh, that mummy ship core is getting a bit low on health. If that gets taken down, it's very irritating. Doesn't quite fall. Another photon overcharge triggered because it thought it was going to die, so the energy wasted. Still, only 3 Marines died, so nothing else lost by souL by continuing on with that. He's got his 3rd base nearly finished up, more medevacs coming through, as well as combat shield, seconds away from completion. Upgrade advantage sitting for souL too, but not for long, because +2 armor about to kick in now for GunGFu. Although GunGFu lacking any sign of splash damage. Lacking that splash damage is really going to harm him, because he's not able to deal with this infantry when it stims through. Nice little pickup, backing away behind that force field, keeping things nice and safe. And of course, the force field's more of a hindrance when there's a lot of zealots here, because while it stops the push coming in, the zealots can't engage once units are behind. Archon gets focused down. That's a big pickup there by souL, who is continuing forward with more damage coming through. Start a step back, kiting a lot of these zealots with concussive shell. They cannot retreat. And now souL is really looking in quite a powerful spot. Lots of damage being done. The stims working away at this army, but GunGFu down to just 25 army supply after the most recent warp in, up against 62 army supply of souL. GunGFu still chasing it down, but with a large medevac count, it's looking very good for our Terran player here in map number 1. GunGFu clearly not happy with his own performance there, and GG's out to souL, who takes game number 1 in this best of 3.